You said you lost, was it 120 pounds so far?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you've done it right as well, man. I barely know you, Dusty. I've just met you today, but I'm actually so happy for you, man. I'm proud of you,
I
dude.
appreciate
G'day, everybody. How you going? My name's Ben from the Comfort Co. And today I am talking to an absolute legend who I've just had the pleasure of meeting for the very first time. Dusty from Dusty Walk 77. He's on a bit of a weight loss journey at the moment. Posting all over Reddit is where I ran into you. But yeah, he's documenting his journey over TikTok, over Instagram, and you got a YouTube channel as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, they're all doing pretty well for my first month. I'm kind of excited. Like, I'm getting a lot of traction. This is super fun. My
That's really
daughters are
cool.
incorporated, so and I
Oh,
have them
lovely.
doing silly skits, and it's really cool.
Yeah, so that's something we covered just before. We're both girl dads.
Yeah, girl dads.
Love that, girl gang, baby. How good. No, so tell us about your journey so far.
Okay, so this goes back a little bit. So 2012, I probably weighed like, at my biggest, I was like 540, I believe. So I lost 200 pounds in 6 months. I did it.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I did it super drastically. Like, I'm 6'8", and
Okay.
so I didn't do it the right way. I didn't, I didn't use a calorie app, like, to figure out what I need for my body to lose in a healthy manner. I didn't look up any research. I just did it on my own, and I just dropped the weight so quick. And then,
Wow.
of course, I gained it, I didn't do it in a healthy manner, so I gained it all back. But, I mean, I ended up walking on and playing football after I got in, like, I was jacked. I was
Yeah,
in
right.
shape. Yeah, and I walked on and I played football, and that was a
Oh, how
fun
good.
deal. Yeah. So, but then eventually after college, I gained it all back. Got in those unhealthy habits, but
Mm.
um, but this time around, I think it's going to be a lot different because I started going to therapy, and that's been super awesome for me. I've always like thought it'd be so awkward, and it was awkward at first, but once you get over that hill, like, therapy is just amazing. Like,
Oh, mate, you're preaching to the choir here, man. I
yeah.
can't rate it well enough, but it's interesting you should say that because for us and the research that we've done and my own personal journey, I'm a big boy too. I don't know if you can tell.
Mhm.
So the having that mindset is such a big important part of any weight loss journey, of any healthy lifestyle is sticking to it. So I find that diet and exercise are so interconnected. So like if I've exercised in the morning, I won't want to go to McDonald's that afternoon because I'll be like, I've wasted that exercise I did this morning. Whereas
Right, right.
on the other side, if I haven't done that exercise, I'm fine. I'll just go straight there.
This time around, I'm making sure that, how do I say this? Like, I'm taking my time with it. Like,
Mm.
I'm not stressing out if I make a bad mistake. Like, the way I like to word it is that I am inconsistently consistent. Every week is different. Every diet, like, almost, sometimes I'll eat 4,500 calories when I was only supposed to eat, but it fluctuates, and I found a
Mm.
really good groove, like,
Yeah.
I'm a big guy, so 3,500 is where I'm at to lose 2 pounds per week, I think. So,
Yeah, it's so important getting into those habits as well, isn't it? So that's one of the big tips that we tell everyone as far as that mindset goes is that everyone, you can get into these habits, you can get a good groove going, but it's when you miss a day or something, you can't let that spiral, right? Is
yeah,
that something you've
yeah.
worked into your own program?
Yeah. So, I feel like I've had a couple bad days, but it's just like the resilience that I built up from going to therapy, it's just like I don't stress about it. I'm gonna get back out there, and I'm just gonna keep going. Like if I have a couple bad days, whatever. I'm just gonna get back up the next day and try to be better.
Oh, I love that. I love that, dude. Good on you, man. That's so good to hear. Now, for anyone that that might be watching this, I did miss out a pretty big reason about why I've got Dusty on the blower here. By the way, Dusty's a very like Aussie Outback kind of names. I love it. We have see what's his name, like Dusty. Oh, Slim Dusty is one of our most famous country singers ever. So that's what he does. G'day, mate, Dusty. How are ya? That's fun.
Wow.
So Dusty here, actually, as part of his walks, I think I can see it in the background there. You've decided to do a bit of good for your environment, for the people around as well, dude. So do you want to tell us about that, mate?
So I've been long distance walking. I like to put in 2 to 4 almost every other day. So, and sometimes I'll go nuts and do 8. It just varies. And I was rounding the corner on my way home on the 4th, and then just something hit me, and I was like, you could be doing so much more than what you're doing right now. And so I was like, and I'm just like walking, I'm like, look at all this trash. And I was like, I could get a bucket and a grabber, and I could just be picking up trash. So
yes.
And that's what started it. So I was about to go home, and I did another 4 miles, and it's just been, I've been on it.
That's really cool, man. So you're out there doing some good for your community as well as doing some good for yourself. So
right.
it's a bit of a shame. I saw that, which is what kind of piqued my interest about you and what you're doing. I've tried to send you a pair of shoes. So I've got it all approved with her, but as you said, you're a bit of a big boy, so that's the size goes everywhere. Yeah, 6'8", did you say?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Good Lord! And with that come a big old stomping pair of size 17. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a yarn with our higher up, see if we can get you a custom pair made, mate. Yes.
That's been my dream, to get somebody to custom make me a shoe. Just FYI.
Oh, mate. Well, let me see what I can do. Leave it. I'm being dead serious, by the way. Leave it with me. I'm gonna try my very best. Get you some Dusty walks on the sides of it. We'll get them, buddy.
Oh my God.
Yo.
Yes.
I kind of love that, but yeah, well, I'm not making any promises, brother. Absolutely not.
No.
I will try my best. I'll try my best.
Yeah, this whole thing has just made my day. And if this is all I get out of it, I'm so happy. This is cool.
Oh, no. Lovely, man. Me too, to be honest. I love what you're doing. I love that you've been public with this journey as well, because that's another one of a big tips is that accountability. So that can be the scariest thing for lots of people starting that kind of health journey is that they just they dip a toe, they do a little bit, and by all means don't do that first. You don't have to announce it straight away. But as a way of staying motivated, that accountability, we always recommend telling your friends and family, putting it out there to the world. If you are, confident enough like yourself to be able to let people know, to get people inspired through social media, that's a great way too, because it allows people to go on your journey with you, and that can be so motivating.
I've always thought about this. I've always wanted to, do acting or do stand-up comedy, and I was I'm afraid that I'm gonna fail. And after learning what I've learned in therapy, it's just I'm not afraid to fail. I'm gonna just keep pushing. I just want to keep on working, and I'm having so much fun with what I'm doing. It is a little bit cheesy, but that's me, and I love it. It's fun,
That's it. So, and if you're having fun with it, that comes across to your audience as well, doesn't it? If you're doing it, if it's a slog or anything like that, but if you got a smile on your face, that resonates with people, right?
Yeah. That's it's. I wish that, like, say what I have right now. I wish that I would have learned it 12 years ago, 15 years ago. So that's why I want to tell people, if you have any hangups in your head, like, you need to go talk to somebody. You need, like, therapists, like it, and it's not it, and it's not for like something serious. You could have just something like, like, how do you say it? Uh, like the ability to go out and meet people and talk to people. Like, you could get over those fears, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it's not for everything drastic. Like, therapy, guys, if you think you need it, go.
Even if you don't. Like there's not a person on earth, the most adjusted person you could ever met can still get some benefits out of it. I'm such a
Right.
huge advocate for therapy, and it's not admitting weakness. It's nothing. We've all got our issues. We've all got things that we're, that we could be better. So for me, perfection doesn't exist. Everyone has something that they could do better, and therapy can be such a big way to reach that. So that's really interesting that that's been such a big part of your journey.
Yeah.
Do you find so obviously with your walking, endorphins are a very big part of that too, the feel good juice that you get out
Yeah.
from going and getting your exercise in. With your therapist, did they push you to get back into the exercise program that you're doing, or did you do that before seeing the therapist? Like, was it chicken or egg?
So I've lost 120 pounds. So
Bravo, mate.
when
Bravo. That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So when I started in January, and then I got to about April-ish, I was doing the unhealthy stuff. I was in a manic episode, and I was just running or walking and not eating a bunch and lifting heavy weights, and that's how I dropped it so quick, like I did last time. But then I got into therapy, figured out these healthier habits, and really dived into, because this time around I don't want to gain it back. I want to make sure this sticks. So I did my due diligence, and I've hopefully figured it out this time.
Yeah. Because it's those small incremental changes that are the only ones that stick, right? Like, you can go and go hell for leather, but give yourself a month or two, something will happen, and then you just right back. But if you can
Right.
make those small changes, that's so beneficial. So that's kind of why your story resonates with us and our marketing team. We have a company, so the Comfort Co. I'll give you a bit of a background of us and what we do. So we're a family of comfort shoe brands, and what we mean about comfort there is not your traditional like cushion slippers, whatever. We do have slippers, but whatever. It's just it's ways that you can be comfortable in movement. So we say our slogan is walk through life, not around it. So, like, how many things have you avoided doing because pain stopped you? Sort of deal. So one of the brands that we have under our umbrella is a brand called Vitasol, and their whole thing is your active lifestyle, active products, right? They're all kind of targeted as like strip a second off your time, like all performance, and that's not what we do. Like, we don't like, if you have a PB, awesome, that's great. We're proud of you. But the important thing is that you got out there, that you're actually doing it. So it's not about getting you over the finish line faster. It's about getting you to the starting line again and again and again and again and again. That consistency. So that's what kind of resonated us with you, because we thought you could be a good, spokesperson for what we're doing. It's because I can imagine for you, like, it's just about getting out there. It's about getting out there, doing it, picking up your rubbish as a way of motivating yourself. Would you say that's pretty true?
Yeah. Like, starting picking up the trash is like doubled my enthusiasm for going out and walking, and getting out there and exercising. It's just another thing I can leap off of that makes me feel good about what I'm doing.
So it's
and to keep it going.
it's that feel good factor all around there, isn't it? So it's You're doing something good for your community. You're getting those endorphins. You can see the results. You said you lost, was it 120 pounds so far?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you've done it right as well, man. I barely know you, Dusty. I've just met you today, but I'm actually so happy for you, man. I'm proud of you, dude.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm excited.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I met a cool person today, and I love that for me.
Oh.
No, awesome. So, man, what's next for you? Where do you see this going?
Like it's been like the last week and a half has been pretty gnarly. Like I've just been like, my socials are, slowly ticking up day by day, but my posts on Reddits they've just been just fire. Like, and people love that, and I love talking to the people on the Reddit. It's been so fun and
such a good community.
Yeah.
As Reddit's underrated for me. Well, probably not where you are. I can imagine it's probably a bigger deal in the US than it is here. But it's kind of underrated. You got a subreddit for anything. Like there's so many.
Yeah.
But the walking community there is, I've just got the Reddit program for the Comfort Co. We've only been doing it for a couple of weeks, but already, I've been so inspired by people's stories and that real community there of people just motivating each other to get out and walk. Like it can be such a good tool. That sense of community. That, and whether that's you're getting that from Reddit or, as we said before, that accountability, like you tell your friends and family and they're still supporting you. Have you found that support has made a huge difference for you?
Oh yeah, having a good support system is a luxury. Not a lot of people have that. And I do have a good support system. I got a great family, my friends and family. They've helped a lot with what I'm doing, and so I'm super lucky with that, to have that.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. I mean, even if you didn't, that it's nice to know that there are still those communities out there. So, like,
yeah.
Your walking clubs are a big one. If you're the Reddit communities, obviously, if you've got a really good gym, they can be one as well. But just having those people around to celebrate the good moments with, if you hit a PB, you've got someone to give you a big bloody high five at the end of the day. You dropped an extra 10 pounds, like, hey, you did it, rather than just getting all of that internally.
Right. And if something like this is speaking with you, if anybody's watching this, go to D-Trash if like you want to start walking and picking up trash, and like they have been so helpful in me picking up what tools I should get. Like they picked out like all like the special tools I should get. Like they're the pros, and over there at D-Trash and / walking, like they're trying to find me shoes, but it's hard.
You've got a whole team out there trying to find you some shoes. Mate, I'm on it. I'm on it. Leave it with me. I'm going to hyper-focus on this one, bud. I'll deliver them myself. How about that?
Yeah. I would love that, yes. I'll pick them up. How about that?
Yeah, there you go. That's great. Oh, mate, so I just want to kind of roll on here. If you give any tips for someone just starting out, or have they've even just thought that, hey, maybe I'd like to get a bit more active, what tips could you give them?
Starting out, just walk to the mailbox. Depending on your level, if you like I was 520 pounds, but I'm still like I'm 6'8", so it kind of evens out. So I would start when I started out with like half a mile. So listen to your body, and just start moving your body. Whatever you got to do, just start moving. Take those extra steps to the mailbox. Take those extra steps in the grocery store. Go down like 10 more aisles.
Yeah, that's such a good tip. That's incremental exercise, I believe they call it. So even just the little things, like you go to the restaurant rather than have it delivered, or so one that I do that's a little bit silly. I did a charity challenge in Australia called September, and we love September here. They're great. So but you walk 10,000 steps a day for cerebral palsy, and you get people to sponsor you. And if you hit your goals, you can raise some good money for the charity. So I got right behind that. But one of the little silly things I did during that September that has kept on with me now as well. So when I go to the shops, I don't look for the closest car park. I look for the one that's furthest away. Okay, I've got a bit more room for my trolley, and I'm getting those extra steps in.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
I think that's a habit that I've gotten from my father is like, and it probably drives everybody else nuts, but I always park way away from everybody. I think I'm just getting to that old man age, and I just park at the end of the parking lot,
Yeah, there you go. Twins, mate. Twins. Have a go at us.
Yeah.
No, that's great. That's great. All right. Yeah, cool, man. Cool. So I'll get to work on trying to suss you out a custom pair there. But thanks for jumping on and having a bit of a chat with me, mate.
It was very nice
I'll try
to meet you.
Very nice to meet you as well, mate.